You know, one man, a doctor, quietly started a revolution in 1925. Not with weapons, not with speeches, but with discipline, character and nationalism. Here is the story of Dr. Balram Hedgewar and the birth of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. What kind of a child rejects the British crown at the age of 8? In 1897, while most of the Indians were lighting lamps, playing drums and distributing sweets to celebrate Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, an 8-year-old Keshav discarded the celebrations. No sweets, no celebrations, just a silent defiance. Why? Because even at that age he knew you don't celebrate your oppressor. That wasn't taught, that was instinct, that was patriotism. Why should we glorify a ruler who chained our motherland? That was his silent question. This story begins not in Nagpur but hundreds of kilometers south in the land of Telugu, Telangana's Nizamabad, in a small village named Kandukurti. Yes, Dr. Hedgewar's family originally hailed from Telangana. His ancestors were neither landlords nor raiders, they were Vedic scholars. And it was said that Adi Shankaracharya himself used to nominate someone from their lineage to propagate Dharma across the land. Imagine a family whose only wealth was wisdom and their only legacy the Vedas. Dr. G's life was no royal saga. Torn clothes, missed meals, household chores, he bore them all without any complaint. His daily routine included 4 to 5 miles of running, swimming, and on holidays he led his friends for flag battles and war games, not just for fun, but to ignite the spirit of patriotism from young age. And who was his hero? Not a cricketer, not a movie star. It was Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. At 12 years old, he did it again. When Edward VII ascended the British throne, there were celebrations everywhere, but not for him. There was nothing to celebrate until Bharat was free. That wasn't the attitude of a follower, that was the fire of a future leader. The year was 1925. India was under British rule, broken economically, divided socially and weakened spiritually. And Hindu society, it was guarded by caste, possessed with self-doubt and drowning in fear. And there was no unity, no confidence, no leadership. So in the city of Nagpur, one man saw what others did not, a crisis and a cure. He believed India doesn't need just a political freedom. India needs a society that is strong, united and most importantly rooted in its culture. And on the auspicious day of Vijayadashami, he planted the seed of national awakening. He founded the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. There were no flags, no slogans, no crowds, just 5 men and a field and a mission. The mission was to rebuild Hindu society, to awaken the pride in the nation and a commitment to its service. Dr. Hedgewarji believed the real revolution starts with character building, and the daily shaka became the soul of the Sangh, where minds were sharpened, bodies were trained and spirits awakened. He didn't want fame, he didn't want power. He wanted a Rashtra that would rise from its cultural roots. Dr. Hedgewarji said, discipline, devotion, dharma. These are the true instruments of true nation builders. 100 years later, the world still does not fully understand what began that day, but we do. The RSS, the beginning of cultural movement, RSS, the birth of a quiet revolution. Revolution that shaped millions without making noise. From 5 men on a field to millions today. The Sangh is still marching, still serving, still working for the overall development of the Rashtra by protecting Dharma, culture and society. So now the question is, are you ready to understand the Sangh beyond what the media tells you? Then subscribe to the channel and join us on a powerful journey through many upcoming eye-opening videos that uncover the truth, the milestones and the mission behind the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. And if you are seeking facts, not filters, this is a series that you can't afford to miss. Subscribe now. Jai Hind, Jai Sri Ram.